If you have ever spent any time in the Los Angeles dating pool, you've probably heard the phrase, "I'm not your typical valley girl." Yeah, we'll see about that. But one thing I can tell you is that Encino is not your typical valley city. This is luxury LA realtor and developer Eddie Fala, and today's episode of Block by Block is here in the Encino Hills. Nowadays, most people look at the Encino Hills and they see very expensive homes and a nice suburban neighborhood that may be too overpriced. What they're not seeing is how important it was to the revolutionization of modern day Los Angeles. You see, back in 1769, the Portola expedition came through Encino. What they found was a beautiful uninhabited land full of oak trees, and most importantly, a big reservoir for water. Now, after many months of weary travel, this water was crucial to their settlement. Funny enough, Encino is actually the Spanish word for oak tree, which is how it's got its name. Now, while many of those settlers decided to move on into their travels, a lot of them wanted to stay because it had everything they needed, especially that fresh source of water. The original settling place is actually still here today, and that place is called Los Encinos Historical State Park, where the original reservoir was and provided water to many of those early settlers for many years. But the real boom started right after World War II. Because so much of the defense and the aerospace began coming to the valley area of Los Angeles, the valley blew up. But even after all that, Encino still remained a quiet, small, suburban neighborhood. That was until 1960, when the freeway expansion was completed, connecting the valley to the rest of Los Angeles. After that, settlers began pouring in by the thousands, and it was no longer a quiet gem. Now, while it's decently set away from popular parts of the city, like downtown and Hollywood, it's still not cheap to buy an Encino. One of the main reasons being how hard it is to build, especially up in these hills where it's very private. Now, because it's so difficult to build up here, the homes that are already built here come at a premium. And that, my friends, was the history of Encino in 9,864 steps.